Thanks for watching.
7 virgins were buried alive for sacrifice. Part 3. You didn't tell me you are from a royal family in Jayola village. Dora's voice echoed through the small room. The children, startled, peeked from the corner as their mother trembled in disbelief. It had been a few hours since the strange visitors, the oracle and a mysterious woman, left their home. Dora's heart was still pounding. 6 years of marriage, 3 children, and not once had Adishna mentioned being from a royal family. "What do you want me to see?" Adishna shot back, his tone wary. "Yes, I am from a village called Jayola, but that doesn't help our situation. I never thought the gods of my people would come for me after all these years." Dora stood still, arms folded, her anger softening into curiosity. "So what are we going to do about them crowning you as king?" Adishna's eyes darkened. "We're not doing anything. We're Christians, Dora. Let them find someone else. I'm not going back to that shrine life." "Christianity won't fill empty stomachs," Dora replied bitterly. "You have a chance to be something great. You can't keep running. That village needs a king, and we need a better life." Adishna turned away, torn between fear and the heavy truth in her words. "Dora, I'm afraid of what this means. For our children." "Afraid of what?" Dora moved closer, holding his hands tightly. "Hadi, think of how we have suffered. Selling pure water, begging your boss for more cab time, skipping meals just to feed the kids. Maybe this is God's way of blessing us." Her words sank deep. The silence was long and heavy until morning broke. The next day, Dora dressed the children neatly, their only good clothes pressed and worn with care. She was brushing little Angel's hair when Adishna rushed in, breathless. "Dora, a car is waiting for us outside." "A car?" she gasped. "What car?" He only pointed, and she stepped out, her heart skipping. In front of their humble compound stood a sleek black car, polished and gleaming under the sun. 3 royal guards, dressed in red wrappers with beaded necks, stood beside it. As soon as Dora stepped out, they bowed. "Ekuojame Olori," Yoruba, meaning "Good day, my queen." Dora blinked in disbelief, her mouth opening slightly. For the first time in years, she smiled proudly. The guards helped load their few belongings into the car as neighbors peered from their windows in shock. Within minutes, the family of 5 began their journey to Jayola village. The road stretched endlessly, long, narrow, and quiet. Tall palm trees lined both sides, and the air smelled of wet earth and bush flowers. Dora held her husband's hand the whole way. When they finally reached the village, a strange silence filled the air. Not even birds sang. A few villagers peeked from their huts, whispering to each other. The car stopped in front of an old but beautiful palace, walls coated in white clay and gold lines, guarded by 2 giant wooden doors. In the center of the palace yard stood a tall statue, a woman carved from stone, her body wrapped in a serpent. "Mama, that statue looks like Makosa we watched at our neighbor's house," Angel whispered. "Shh!" Dora hushed quickly. "Don't talk about such things here." Then the drums began. "Ekabo se dada lede, kabiesio." Yoruba, meaning, "Welcome home, may your journey be peaceful, long live the king." Drummers, dancers, and singers filled the yard, circling the family with songs and joy. The sound of shekere rattled in rhythm as Adishna and Dora were led inside. But suddenly, everything stopped. The singing, the drumming, even the shekere slipped from a woman's hand and fell to the ground. Gasps filled the air. "Ekunle abiamo."
Yoruba, meaning a mother's cry of sorrow. Women wailed, men shouted, but the oracle's voice cut through the noise, calm, commanding. Eko, silence. He stepped forward, his red beads clinking, and his shekere shaking gently as the wind grew still. He bowed slightly. Kabiesio. The villagers echoed, Kabiesio. Additional looked around in horror. We need to go back to Lagos, Dora. Let's take the children and leave. Taboo, the oracle thundered. My queen, once your feet touch the soil of Jayeola, there is no going back. You belong to this land now. The villagers all knelt, hands raised. Kabiesi kade pelori ki batakba lese. Yoruba, meaning, may the crown stay long on your head, may your feet never lack shoes. Rain began to pour suddenly, heavy, wild, but no one moved. They danced and rejoiced even as the dead maiden's body lay cold and drenched in the middle of the crowd. Dora stared in horror. Ade, what is going on in this village? The oracle's eyes glowed faintly as he turned toward her. This is just the beginning.
Subscribe.